All right, well, here we are. We're in the kitchen with Wes. He's got this incredible salsa that his family used to make.
It's a Hawaiian style salsa that we brought with us back from the islands when we first moved over here. What we have here is a nice Mexican papaya. The next ingredient that we like to highlight is the mango. You gotta look at them, make sure they got good color on them. Apples. Now, I like the Granny Smith. Then we have our Roma tomatoes, red onion, and then we use a nice cilantro. This is the lemon that we're going to be using. The other ingredients that we bring to this dish is just a little bit of ground black pepper, kosher salt, a little bit of vegetable oil, some white sugar, rice vinegar. We also use a little bit of our heat source. You can use almost any type of heat that you like. If you like jalapenos, if you like something really hot.
You want it to burn your mouth off, go for it, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like I'm at Benihana's now.
One of the first things I do is I take the papaya, slice it in half, okay? Take the insides out. When it's all nice and cleaned out, just for safety purposes, I take a little end off the top.
Yeah.
Okay, set it down flat, and
then just
go right down the edge.
So when you made the salsa for the stores, was it all done by hand too?
All done by hand.
Wow.
So what I do is I just go down the sides of it like that, and I try to keep everything same size, best I can.
Nice. You guys must have had some like big chopping boards.
Keep it off to the side, keep it all together, and make a nice dice.
Dice again. I'm gonna steal a little piece of pie. That is so sweet. That's good.
Put it down in there. Mango's a little bit tricky. Get yourself a nice flat surface. There's a seed that runs through the center of this thing, and it looks like a little flattened football. Take your knife, you go down to that seed, find it. Oh, this was very, you come around it.
Yeah.
There's the seed in there. Comes in there. Once you have these sides, you want to get the skin off. Take it and
just slice right
off of it. Then once you've got that, you put that away.
What else do you put this on?
It goes well with any type of fish, and that's one of the reasons I think it does so well as a Hawaiian style salsa. I mean, when you're in the islands, you're there to get refreshed a little bit. So we get everything married here real nicely. Put that off to the side here a little bit. Apples.
Apples.
Pretty simple.
Leave the peel on.
Yeah, we leave the peel on. The peel on is nice. Pretty much down the center.
Yeah.
Paring knife. Want to go in and take the pit out. Take that off. Take that off.
This salsa looks like, you know, one of those, once you get it down and you start working this thing, it's not too complicated to make. I mean, this is pretty simple to make. It's just taking the time to cut everything up.
It's always best if you give it a little bit of prep time.
Yeah.
So that all the flavors can come together.
How many hours?
4 or 5 hours.
Maybe make it the night before or something?
Make it the night before. This does not have to be perfectly diced. In fact, it's better if it isn't.
Have you tried this in a food processor?
Yes, I have. Comes out kind of mushy. The flavors are still the same, but it's the look. We'll break down this next apple.
Make it happen.
Right after I do the apples, is because apples can oxidize real quickly and get brown, is mix them in with the other fruit so that the acids from the mango, so they won't turn all brown, so they'll maintain their color. The long way. One of the easiest ways to do a tomato is not to cut it on the skin side up. Cut it in the flesh side.
And we only have like 15 more of these tomatoes to go through.
What we'll do now is we'll get these tomatoes in here and get those married up a little bit. We'll get these mixed in, and then we'll put in our final ingredients, and this thing will be ready to go. So we got this red onion, peeled it up a little bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna do half of it, dice on this.
Easiest way to go. That's what we're talking about right there.
And then when we go into it, it just slices up really nicely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Gives us our dice.
If you're first time getting into the kitchen, or maybe you've been in the kitchen a few times, you just got to get in there and chop and chop and chop. If it doesn't come out perfect, don't worry about it. It's still going to have that yummy flavor.
And then cilantro, all I want is pretty much the nice leafy parts. Take that off. A good way to play with this a little bit, or to get it all together, is to roll it kind of compactly, get your fingers in there, and chop it up.
I have not tried that before. Do a little rolling action.
Yeah. And then that goes in. The cilantro adds some flavor to it. It also has some other properties that make the salsa just come alive and pop a little bit. When it comes to the pepper, it's just a pinch.
Pinch, that's it.
Kosher salt.
Maybe a tablespoon almost, something like that.
This does look like quite a bit of sugar.
5 pounds? Yeah. 5 pounds of sugar?
About a 1/4 cup of sugar. Next thing we want to do is we're going to put in some oil, some vegetable oil. This just helps keep everything together, rice wine vinegar.
Kind of spread that out a little bit.
Yep.
And then it's got your little happy hot
We
sauce
got a
over
little
there.
happy hot sauce. Hot sauces are to your taste. It does have a little bit of a kick. You don't need a lot of this. So then what we want to do is we want to get these things together. We want to marry it all. We want to make sure we fold it in here real good because we don't want to bruise or break anything else up. We'll get the lemon on here.
All right.
Okay. Just let it go through the fingers.
There's a lot of juice in that half.
Put a lot of
lemon.
juice in this one. I'm not going to use the other half. And we'll get this
Back to mixing
mixed
again.
in.
Chip
All right.
girl.
Let's put these chips over here. What do you
Thanks,
think?
Chip girl. Do you want to try some, Chip girl?
Want to try one?
Let you try it first and see if I should actually eat it. Is it good with the chip? Yeah.
Is that good?
So you can get that sweetness right off the bat. I can feel the heat in the back of my throat.
Back of your throat.
I don't know, it's like this fruit juice that just like went straight down my throat.
Your palate grabs each one, and you go, whoa, whoa, whoa. You eat this, you think you're at the beach.